Now still on Gavi's third donor pledging conference, my colleague Athan Tashobya joins me in the studio to talk to Mr Bhavik Shah, who is the head of political section at the British High Commission here in Kigali. Over to you, Athan.
Thank you so much, Fiona. Mr Bhavik, thank you so much for joining us here on RwandaTV.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Great. So the Gavi Summit comes at a time the world is grappling with the COVID-19 pandemic. How significant is this meeting right now?
So the first thing to say is that COVID-19 is affecting communities around the world. We know that it is profound and far-reaching, but we still don't yet know the full extent it will have on everyone. But it's clear that nobody is safe until we are all safe. And so right now there's a bleak outlook for many countries, especially those in the developing world, which are experiencing health and humanitarian economic crises. And these countries face the prospect of great hardship for years to come. And health experts have identified the challenge facing developing countries' healthcare systems as one of the biggest risks in terms of the global spread of the virus. So, whilst COVID-19 is a huge challenge, we cannot ignore other healthcare challenges. So today's summit, hosted by the UK, is where the UK and a variety of other nations, including Rwanda, will come together and have come together to secure the future of global vaccinations through Gavi, which is the Global Vaccine Alliance. We're delighted that President Kagame could participate. And the UK is Gavi's leading donor. We provide 25%, a quarter of its core funding, and in April, we pledged the equivalent of over $2 billion over the next 5 years to protect 75 million children from diseases like measles, typhoid, and pneumonia.
So, yes, you may continue.
I was going to say the vaccine summit today aimed to raise at least $7.4 billion to help Gavi save up to 8 million lives over the next 5 years. And as hosts, the UK is continuing its global leadership on tackling preventable deaths and stopping the spread of coronavirus.
Out of the $7.4 billion that is aimed to be raised from this conference, how much should a country like Rwanda, for instance, expect? And will it be in any way going to support COVID-19 response measures? So
the summit was to raise $7.4 billion for Gavi. I don't yet know the details of how much exactly will go to Rwanda, but what I can say is that Gavi already works very closely with the government and will continue to do so. So since 2001, Gavi has provided over $150 million of support to Rwanda, including a vaccine warehouse costing over $1.5 million that opened last year. And this allows all vaccines in Rwanda and more to come to be stored in an international standard facility. And Gavi has recently just launched a new project in Rwanda worth $10 million, enabling the tracking of children through their life course of vaccines to support every child's good health. So, whilst the details are yet to emerge, I can confidently say Rwanda will benefit from this huge additional amount that we're looking to support Gavi to raise.
How will the Gavi Summit ensure a safe and effective coronavirus vaccine is developed and in its delivery around the world?
So Prime Minister Boris Johnson made a comment on this last month, and I think it's really relevant. And he said, when we do find a vaccine, it's vital that we are able to distribute it to everyone who needs it. And that's why we're backing Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, because it's really important to operationalize, to enable the delivery of a global vaccine. We're going to need to manufacture a vaccine at scale, make sure it's affordably priced, and ensure it is available worldwide, including to those who need it most. We can't leave anyone behind. And so the Vaccine Summit is an opportunity to outline Gavi's role in the development and delivery of a future vaccine, and Gavi's already working with lots of partners to ensure a future vaccine that's safe and effective is able to be delivered at scale around the world.
Mr. Bhavik Shah, Head of Political Section at the UK High Commission in Rwanda, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, that's Mr. Bhavik.